a sophomore. I was in Leon, a big city a couple hours outside of Managua, working first in a law firm and also with a nonprofit organization that dealt with violence against women. And I totally forgot to mention before what my majors are, so I'll do that now. I'm a Spanish and Peace Studies double major on the pre-law track, and I'm a sophomore. And my time in Nicaragua saw 2 internships. The first was with a nonprofit organization called AMIFANIC, which stands for Asociación de Mujeres para la Integración de la Familia en Nicaragua, which stands for Association of Women for the Integration of the Family in Nicaragua. So, their mission is to call awareness to the reality of domestic abuse and provide resources to women who are trapped in dangerous situations. And then, my other internship was on the totally different side of job possibilities, with a Facultad de Derechos, which is essentially a law firm that was run by the oldest and most prestigious university in Nicaragua. So before I talk more about those, I would like to mention that vocation for me is not a question of career, but rather a question of calling. And in the context of my Christian faith, I consider my calling to be honoring and loving God by honoring and loving other people. So, with AMIFANIC, I was tasked with collecting and organizing the testimonies of women who have survived horrific abuse and have risen up despite that, and are now working with AMIFANIC to prevent the same from happening to other women. As an intern, that essentially meant that I was told the name of a neighborhood and the time to be there, would try to catch 5 different buses and probably get lost on the way to their house, and if I did find their home, I would invite myself in and sit with them and hear about their stories, just listening to their lives and recording what they said and building relationships with them and their children, as pictured here. This was in stark contrast to what I did with the law firm, where I would observe mediations and read legal documents with a lot of well-dressed, professional-looking people in an air-conditioned office. I came to understand a lot about calling versus career in the comparison of these 2 jobs. When I was getting to know these women through face-to-face interaction, I quickly realized that I was often the first person to ever actually validate their inherent worth as human beings. Our interactions were dignified and respectful, and I strived to show these women that they are really heard. My internship with the law firm appealed to me as a career, but working with these women face-to-face, who are often marginalized with a nonprofit organization, appealed to me as a vocation. So my internships in Nicaragua through CASP gave me a one-of-a-kind opportunity to explore vocationally through the integration of facets of my interest, like law, social justice, the legal process, and human rights. So by the end, I learned the value and necessity of making these women feel heard, and just being someone who will walk with them in their day-to-day lives. Doing this in the context of poverty-stricken neighborhoods in a Central American nation also showed me the need for language ability and cultural understanding to serve as lovingly and effectively as possible. So essentially, vocationally, CASP gave me the platform to really explore what I want to do and what I am called for and what my gifts are in order to serve. And that'll give me guidance as I pursue my career.